Yeah, hi there, and welcome back. So let us continue with our lecture, and let's see about the distinct operator in RxJava. So what does it actually says is a subtract the duplicates item emitted by an observable. So if the observable is emitting a duplicate item, we can distinct, or we can only emit the distinct one. So let's say we have 1 2 2 1 3, which means that 1 exists a 2 time over here, and also the 2 exists a 2 time over here. So which means only we get a 1 each of all of this item. So let's go and implement all of this in our project. So let's go back, and I have added some of the items over here. So I have added a 6 7 and 8, and you can see that the age each of the same. You can see age is of 20. For ID 7 and 8 we can get the same age, 20 to 22, and for the user 5 and 6 we have a same age of 23 and 23. So let's go and add this one, and we'll go and create a function over here below. So function, and I'll just say distinct operator, distinct operator, and the return type is of the obser observable, and the type of the user we want, and then we will return the observable from here. Let's use a from iterable for this user list, and pass it over here, the user list. So now we get each user from our observable. Now if I go over here and let me implement that one, each of the distinct operator dot, and I will apply the distinct over here. So let me make use of the lambda expression, and I get a it as a user. So now I can apply it dot apply on this edge. So I want to check for the distinct on this edge. So let's say if there is a duplicate edge, then that will not we will get only one emission of that particular duplicate item. So if I go and subscribe this one, and let us subscribe it, and after subscribe I can just copy the same thing from here and paste it over here. Here we get on success, on error, and on complete. We get a 3 over here because if you go to the distinct implementation, it's a observable. So return type is of observable. That's why we get all of this, which is of on success, on error, and on complete. Whereas on the previous one we saw that it was a single observable where we get on success or on error. There was no on complete. So let's run our application, and we should only get the distinct item from here. So that we should get only 5 and the 7. So 6 and 8 should be emitted from this list. If you go to the logcat, and let us check the logcat. Yeah, you can see that 1 2 3 4 and 5 is there, and 7 is there. So 6 and 8 is 6 and 8. This 6 and 8 is emitted from the observable emission, because we apply the distinct on the edge, and the edge we see there is some duplicate item. And let's go back, and let us say that we don't want to implement this way. So if I let us arrange it properly, and I will just comment out this one, and I'll try to make use of the another distinct operator. Sorry, it should be dot the distinct. So I don't want to base on the particular the edge. I just want on the whole user list. So I say just the distinct over here, which means that it is applying to the whole the user object. So not the particular and the edge or the any other field for this particular object, but we are applying it to the user object itself. So let's go and run itself, and let us see. I think we will get all of this because there is no duplicate user over here. So all this is distinct. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6, and name also is a different, but only the age is of has a duplicate item, which means that we should get all of the, yeah, we get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. But if we have some duplicate item, let's say this for the 8, let us create a duplicate item for the user 8. So which is ID is same, and name is same, and the age is same. So which means this is the same object, and let us try to run it again. So that should exclude us from the emission. So you can see we get only 1 8 over here, because it's a same, we have a same object over here. And if I create a 7 for the duplicate one, that too should be emitted. So it's checking for the whole object, not for the particular the member variable that we have inside that object. So we get only the whole object over here. That's great, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and if you have anything, just do let me know, and we'll come up with some more interesting topic on the next lecture. Till then, have a great day.